Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 5 Points, and we're here with another PMU. Everybody seemed to like the Fire Emblem 12 PMU fun series. I had fun overcoming the game's challenges, with very stupid sets, and, Fire Emblem Strategy and Blade of Light is like halfway over, so I may as well start preparing for the next thing. But this one's going to be a bit more complicated selection-wise than the last one, so let's get into that real quick. So first things first, Corrin, you have to deploy them. Right. They're the main lord. First come, first serve, first comment, who picks Corrin gets to choose the gender. Well, actually, no. Yeah, that just gets to pick the class, and I'll pick the, gender and asset and stuff, so I don't get too dicked over there if you pick, like, a shitty class or anything. And this will be on hard mode, by the way. And if it gets too fucky and literally impossible for me to win, I'll just change it to normal later on, since you can do that in Conquest. And then someone told me that, it scales up to like 16 by endgame, and I'm already using Corrin and Azura on like every map, so I'll let you pick like 15 of these guys. And you can pick their class, but if you pick a class they can't have, you have to specify how I'm going to get it, right? So let's take Parry, for example. I don't know her reclass option, but let's say you wanted me to use General Parry. Well, she would have to get married to Benny, or become best friends with Effie. I don't know if they support this, is just an example to do that because of how reclassing works in Fates. Meanwhile, Odin can just naturally reclass into a Swordmaster without becoming a friend with anyone. So when you leave your pick your units comment for this, and I'm taking 15, and plus the Corrin comment, say General Parry and get General through paired with Benny, because I don't want to do any guesswork here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna, figure out equations to make all your guesses work. All your classes, so you have to do it out. And then if you make a comment, obviously 2 people can't be married to Benny. It's like General Charlotte. Just before you make your comment, check to see if anyone else is already paired up. And then, each person can have one best friend. So, like, I don't know, Xander and Leo become best friends, so then Xander can become a Mage Knight, right? So that's how that works. And then the kids are banned due to complications, because, right, we're already gonna have, like, Laszlo becomes a Cavalier because he's matched with Parry, right? But then, let's say Laszlo's kid Soleil, then you can't have, like, Master Ninja Soleil. You can't have that anymore. So, like, adding kids into the equation just completely fucks up the PMU. Like, I don't think, like, unless you just want me to use the kid, right? Like, unless, like, it's like, if I get a comment, saying, like, oh, Laszlo Parry, and then use Soleil any class you want, okay, then I might, like, put them in there. But, yeah. And you don't have to pick their class, by the way. Like, if you just want me to have a good unit, let's say, Elise, she's a solid Troubadour, she heals, she's on a horse. You don't have to change her class. You can just say, oh, I like Elise, can you use her? And then I'd be like, sure, and then I just leave her Troubadour. So class changing is not a thing you have to do. It would certainly make my life easier, since then I wouldn't have to buy any more second seals. No DLC classes, no grinding maps, because that'd be stupid. But what I would do is there's a free DLC map called Before Awakening. You don't get any EXP in it, but you do get relationship points. So what I would do is if, Benny, Armor Knight, Charlotte, what I would do is I would just play that map with them over and over again, after I got them both, and then, have Charlotte and Armor Knight by the next chapter. So that's what I would do in terms of that. So let's recap. Let's say you wanted to pick a unit in my run. You could either say, oh, I want Shura, just use him. Or you could say, I want, Flyer Severa, but I want you to have Flyer Severa, and you would get that by best friending her with Veruca, right? And then, I would have a special class for her, and then Shura would just be normal. And then, Veruca would be, like, taken. She'd be taken. You can't have anyone else best friend with her, but maybe have someone marry her. And yeah, so that's an example of how that works. Remember, first come, first serve with Corrin, since I have to use them anyway. And we are taking 15 of these guys. And then these are banned because picking specific classes for them in the mess that already is their parenthood would just be stupid. Unless, like, so, like, if you see a comment saying, like, Soleil and then Laszlo already has a partner, then, like, sure, why not? But yeah, that's the example. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, just one more recap. Free, because Dancer, Jagan, first come, first serve, 15 of these guys, any class you want, but you have to specify how they obtain that class, otherwise I'm ignoring the comment. because I'm not figuring out that rocket science on my own free time. And these are banned unless, like, unless the pairing's already made anyway. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will hopefully you will have mercy on my soul, and I will see you when this series starts, and in my Shadow Dragon, and in my streams, and in my meme videos, and a lot of things, really. But until this series actually starts, bye-bye.